cut line is even at the moment.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From Harbour Town Golf Links on Hilton Head Island, live second round coverage of the Hilton Head Invitational. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. And just when you thought he might be in trouble at the first, a very kind kick there has him in the fairway. How about that? Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
He's got 154 yards to the hole. The pin is in the front right part of the green.
Sands. Imagine my shot.
Some green to work with as he'll try and lift this one out.
It's a really good shot.
Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Okay, it's bogey here at first. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. On now to the second hole, the first of 3 par 5s here at Harbour Town. At a mere 502 yards, it is also the shortest of these par 5s. Any misses right or left of the fairway could block you out from going for the green in 2. But a drive of the short grass could open up one of the best scoring opportunities on the course.
It's a good shot. That is an absolutely brilliant shot.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in a really good position here on the par 5.
Yeah. Shot. It's a birdie, 19 feet
Okay,
out.
on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. I'd call that so-so. I think you'd hope to get that a little closer. That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll remain at +4. This third hole at 469 yards is pure Harbour Town. It's narrow. The emphasis here is on hitting your tee shot in play, and a par is a good score, I promise you.
That is a brilliant good shot.
Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway.
What the fuck? Where's that shot?
Well, this one out of the bunker, that is a positive development, but not on the green. It's in the short grass. Frank, I think you have to appreciate that he kept his head down and kept his head in the game, and he'll be able to get out of here with both.
Hey, I've been watching for a while, Rich, and I haven't seen touch that good for quite a while.
This is vintage Pete Dye, isn't it? Risk and reward, 200-yard par 3 fourth. Obviously, you need to carry that water hazard running the entire length of this hole. You're going to miss. You miss right. You don't want to miss it short or long, that's for sure. That's where the Gators are waiting for some golf balls. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now, from the apron, second to the par 3.
Good shot. Still 7 feet away.
This from 7 feet. Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And he's going to stay at +5. The fifth hole at Harbour Town is the second of the 3 par 5s at 549 yards. A good drive should leave players with the chance to try and reach this green in 2. But one larger and one smaller bunker protect the left side of this deep but narrow green.
God.
Settles in over the bunker shot. This is 4th. Nope, that is not much of an improvement. Okay, deep breath taken. Time to regroup here. Yeah, just able to pop that one out of there, but that will only make it onto the fringe.
It's fucking believable.
Okay, finished off there for double bogey. He'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par. Another hole at Harbour Town where position, accuracy will be rewarded. This par 4-6 at 419 yards. Get it in the right spot, and you can make a birdie here.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot. A little disappointing from that range. I really thought you could hit one in there tight, but instead, once again, tough 2-putt now.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Frank, that is painful.
All you got to do, just hit it. Just hit it.
Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And that's going to drop him all the way down to 8 over par. On to the 7th at 195 yards. This one of the tougher par 3s on the course. The water shouldn't be a big issue. More pressing, those 2 giant trees that serve like sentries at the front of the green. Any ball that gets hung up in there could very likely come down in that bunker that encircles about 90% of the green. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Well, this one out of the bunker, that is a positive development, but not on the green. It's in the short grass.
On this grass. Wow. Unreal. We had a really good day in one, but this is really fun. There's no way. We're running out of chances. We have 2 chances. Make top 75. Just need to do good. Really? There was no way I was ever going to be near that. I think it still is. Now we're going to Benith, Alberta, Canada. Oh my god. Wait, oh my god. Benith Springs and Benith Springs Golf Course in Alberta, Canada.
EA Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From just west of Calgary at Banff Springs, it's live first-round coverage of the Canadian Championship. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. Some good names up there, including our leader.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss it the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Yeah, you really got to put a charge into it up that slope, and that is fairly well done.
I bet you can.
Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. Frank, it's always nice to begin a round with a little variety. We had a relatively short par 4 opening hole, and now a par 3 to back it up.
You can see why short iron play is going to be paramount today, Rich. Short iron into the first hole and a chance here to hit another short iron into a short par 3. So you can get off to a very fast start.
Well, they played it safe, but that's okay there on the front part of the green. Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Yeah, that's not an easy lag putt. That's gonna come up a bit short. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay at even par. So par 4 to open, then a par 3, and now Frank here at the third, a par 5 at 528 yards.
And you get to see everything very early on in the round. Dogleg left first hole, par 3 second, and now a long dogleg right par 5. With a good tee shot, though, you can definitely reach this hole in 2.
Oh my god. Not bad at all.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low. Came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop. And just ran over the back.
I think I'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to another
that's what
par
we
3.
meant.
This is the fourth hole, 192 yards, way down the hill.
It's going to play closer to 170 yards, Rich. You're going to have to reduce that distance by at least a couple of clubs. And consequently, if you hit one hanging up in the air, if you get a breeze that goes through that valley, it's going to start to sort of move that ball around. So just keep your eyes open there where that breeze is coming from.
That is over fucking it.
That one safely on the putting surface. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And this should have a little bit of left to right in it, but you've got to be careful not to hit this too hard.
We're gonna hit it too hard. Oh my god. Oh, and I hit it too hard. Oh my god. 8 feet away.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
I knew it.
He's right on the precipice of going down, but I do believe it's going to stay out. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Well, again, Frank, we get that good mix of holes here. We've had a couple of par 3s, a short par 5, and that opening par 4. Now at the 5th hole, 424-yard par 4.
The first bunker on the right, not really in play for the good players. Just be a little cognizant of that one on the left side, you know, what club you want to hit off the tee. Ideally, that line is the 3rd bunker, the one in the distance. That's a good line off the tee here. It's a smart shot. You can see that flag there on the left, so didn't really want to go right at it.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain right where he is. Frank, as we arrive here at the par 4 6th hole, reasonably short at 373 yards, a lot of golfers arrive at a hole like this and they'll think, well, I'm just going to blast it away because it's such a short 4. You think these kinds of holes require a little more thinking?
They certainly do, Rich. If you can't drive it to the front edge of the green, there's no point really trying to hit it through that narrow neck. You can just sort of knock a 3-wood down there, or something that's going to give you a decent yardage where you can at least spin that second shot. If you can guarantee that ball's going to stop when it lands, it's going to be much easier than trying to fashion some sort of pitch and run.
Well, at least it's not in the fucking sand. It's just a straight shot. It might be a straight shot down here.
Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. That one safely in for a bogey, and that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Now to the second par 5 on this opening 9. Frank, this is a pretty long hole, 602 yards.
Well, it's called hoodoo. You know what hoodoo means? It means bad luck, actually, so you don't really want to be thinking about that on this tee shot. 602 yards if you belt one off the tee.
2 shots of the next
You might avoid the bad luck.
So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
I tell myself that. Oh, no, it's good. Wow. That is really
Not sure
good.
he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green.
It's not
Nope.
enough breaking to it. I can't putt. What the fuck?
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Wow.
That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole?
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. And that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
No, that is not coming back, and it is into the hazard right of this par 3. Okay, so the drop made, and this will become his third at the par 3. Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
And that'll be a tricky leave for double bogey.
Withdrawing. I just want to see what happens. So we're in the last regular season tournament. We've been cut every single time. I mean, negative 15. Oh my god. What? Kidding. Yeah, there's I gotta make this even more. This is insane. There's no way a child can give me a 40. Is that abandoned dunes? Okay, this is good. -2. This is good. For now, until we get better. We need in abandoned dunes. We need fucking 51 points. We need around 50 points to even get up there. It's over. We need to come top 12? Is that really what we have to do? I need to come top 20. Oh my god, 15. I have to play Abandoned Dunes, my greatest ever golf. Like, Abandoned Dunes. We've already played here before.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From the rugged Pacific coast of Oregon, it's opening round coverage in the final event before the playoffs, the Oregon Championship. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend and take a look at the leaderboard here in round 1. We've got a tie at the top at 2 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard. A chance to really start this round with a bang. A long look here at birdie. Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. Oh, no, a lapse in concentration there. That'll cost him. All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. On now to the second here at Bandon Dunes, a long par 3 coming in at 220 yards, and it is every bit of those 220 as well, as it can play up to 30 feet uphill depending on the tee box. Fortunately, shots that run long do have a tendency to funnel back down. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. That's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. He is very quickly down to 2 over par. We head to the third now, our first par 5 at 563 yards. Bunkers appear to be scattered on either side of the fairway, so accuracy is a must. This green is definitely reachable in 2, but it does run nearly 50 yards from front to back, so if your approach isn't on target, you could be left with a putt of better than 100 feet.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
That's a really good shot.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
Got it in.
Okay, nicely
Birdie.
done. That's in for birdie here at 3. Next up, we reach the par 4 fourth, measuring out at 443 yards. The bunker left of the fairway complicates things a bit, and it is easy to run a tee shot right through the fairway. But if you do wind up in the short grass, the approach shot is one of the most panoramic in golf. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Looking at 143 yards to the front, 159 to the hole, pin in the right front.
Oh, wow.
I suspect a little bit of a misset with the approach shot. That ball barely gets on the front edge.
Well, if that ball never really got rolling, that's going to come up a good 10 feet short. Oh, you're kidding. This game's unfair sometimes. That luck did the whole way. Polished off for bogey, and that won't help the cause one bit. We turn northward along the beach here at the 445-yard par 4 fifth. Like the previous hole, the landing area is a narrow one, and it doesn't get much easier from there. The green's protected by a big bunker on the right, and be careful because those onshore breezes like to push the ball that way.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Yeah, easy to come up short on that one, but that's a decent effort.
Like first par.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain at 2 over par. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point.
Oh my God. I don't know if he's going to get up.
Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3.
That's a good shot. Oh, dude. Oh, God.
Now a 7-footer.
Yes.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. We head away from the coast now, due east as we come to the par 4-7. A big, wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this 3-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for 3 putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. To the ball on an upslope now for his second.
That's a head scratcher, that approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Nah, that's a little timid, maybe a shake of the head there. That needed a bit more.
Yes.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or bomb it over those 2 fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach.
Kidding?
And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up popping into the bunker.
Whoa.
Well, there's more evidence why the long bunker shot is so difficult. Now, a good short game.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay right where he is. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5-9. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way, but if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. And that is going to be tough in there. That is into the heavy stuff. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one. Now that's going to hurt. That simple chip shot, well
really
off the mark. That hurts.
Oh, man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it.
Are you kidding? And this hole happens to happen again. Are you kidding me?
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to move him back to 4 over.
Okay, yeah, this is really
We
good.
begin the back
Really
9 here at
close
Bandon
score.
Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain at +4. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at 452 yards, a par 4. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
124 yards to the front of the green. 140 yards to get you to the flag. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
This is a 9-footer. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. They make their par 3s long here at Bend and Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that pot bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back. And that one wanders off to the right, so time to see if the wedge can save him. Now a second from right of the green. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. So a tough hole that's in for bogey at 12. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2.
I get a bogey.
You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with.
That's an excellent.
Okay, you like to see that. It has been a tough day, no question about it. But that
38.
is a bright spot, Frank.
Well, it was like it was raining through most of the day, and then all of a sudden the sun popped out, because this is a total change.
From 4 feet for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. On to a tough one now. The par 4 14th listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. This for birdie now at 14.
One thing I can say is it looks to be almost dead straight, but it's going to carry a good amount of speed as it hits that slope.
Oh, that looked good the whole way. Very nicely done. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. On now to the final par 3 on the course, the 15th, listed at 206 yards. Don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls. This hole can bite you, especially if you don't avoid that front right bunker, the deepest on the course. And that is not the spot to be. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second.
Excellent shot. What a shot. That is such
That rough is obviously much thicker than we were all expecting this week. Consequently, took a lot of speed off that shot.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain right where he is. Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 60. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present bend and dunes pot bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right.
barely.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
Can't be hit too much. Yeah, that's really good. Hold on,
Just going to sneak on by. Okay, in for a bogey at 16. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse. Right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. Best to just put one right down the middle, but that's easy for me to say. And that will make it onto the putting surface, but ultimately not a real good shot. That's not quite dead from there. That is a good distance short. From about 8 feet. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he's going to stay at +5. So now it's on to the 18th here at Bandon Dunes. The fog's starting to thicken up a bit as we reach this 558-yard par 5. The big key is avoiding the bunkers off the tee. Do that, and you'll have a good chance to get out of here with a birdie or maybe even an eagle. Looking for a rousing finish, a second out of the sand at 18.
Problem was going to start with that tee shot. Once it found the bunker, needed a cool head and a second shot that found the fairway. Not quite there, though.
Wow.
And more evidence why the Korn Ferry Tour is such a great breeding ground. The iron play like that is good enough for any PGA Tour event.
Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. And that will conclude an opening round 76. So 1 round complete, and Frank, this is such a good field this week. We may see the creek.
What's the cut? The cut's even. It's negative. Okay, +1. Okay. Yeah, possible. Oh my god. Fuck, let's play. Going +1. Last 18 of it.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From the Pacific Northwest and Bandon Dunes Golf Resort, live second round coverage of the Oregon Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've got a tie at the very top at 4 under to this point. That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round 2. Good chance to get one in close from here. This is second.
Oh my god. Excellent shot. That's a birdie?
That's a high quality shot right there.
Birdie. To start it
Not
off.
much to this one. It's for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And that's step in the right direction. He's going to need a few more of these as we go along, as he is 2 shots outside the cut line. The second hole, par 3, measuring 220 yards. In theory, it's a straightforward, though long, par 3. 2 bunkers left and short shouldn't be in play, but the hole does play deceivingly uphill, so a solid strike is a must.
I need a
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
really good shot. 7 foot, 10 feet away, 75.
8-foot putt
Might
here.
be tough shot, Paul. Let's see that.
Oh, that is so
kidding?
close, just a little bit more.
Ow!
Okay, that's going to be finished off for his bogey, and that won't help the cause one bit. On to our first par 5 of the round, the 563-yard third hole. Bunkers dot the fairway on each side of their penal, but if you can avoid those, you'll find a wide, receptive green that will yield its share of 3s and 4s.
Strike that with fucking power. And it's right back into Mora. Unreal.
Now, just caught it fat out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par.
For such a short chip shot, now a long putt for par.
Didn't hit it again.
Kidding.
Oh my
This
God.
game's unfair sometimes. That lucked in the whole way. And that one in for a bogey here at the third. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Up next, we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss here, but a well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
Shot it. Oh no, never mind. Hey, no, that's not bad at all, actually.
I suspect a little bit of a misset with the approach shot. That ball barely gets on the front edge.
This needs a really good shot. This would need to be really good. This could be good.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay
Front
right
nine's
where
harder
he
than the
is.
back nine. You have to know about that.
On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key, because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. Hoping just to get this on somehow. His second from the fairway bunker.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's a good shot.
That's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
Nope, that'll be short. Maybe by a good 10 feet.
You have a shoot shot? Oh my God.
Ooh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left.
Oh.
No, rushed it. All right, that's in for a double bogey 6. He'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par.
By this point,
We continue our turn northward along the bluffs as we come to the par 3 sixth. It's another stout one at 217 yards. Most golfers will be happy to play toward the right center part of this large green and stay away from the trouble, including the cliff on the left. Ooh, and that is going to wind up missing the target by a good margin. That will be no bargain in there.
52 for that. What?
18 feet from the bottom of the cup. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by.
I'm withdrawing this. It's over. There is no. What was the cut line? Oh, in the PGA Tour. Oh, it's actually a PGA Tour. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Alright, well, we made it because I forced my way in to make it, so we made it to a PGA Tour. That's when the actual ritual begins. We're gonna get some there for the PGA Tour. Alright, that's a wrap.